weeks, but the TGIT lineup returns tomorrow night, and that means Scandal is back. But is Olivia back? We've got a special guest who might know. Would everyone please rise? You hear it right now. Please rise for the president. Yeah!
I brought my friend.
Well, bodyguard too. Thank you for playing along. Tony Goldwyn, Goldwyn to everyone. Thank you very much for playing along, Tony.
My pleasure.
We even hired the bodyguards.
You did.
We spared no expense.
Those are my fellas. Yep.
Do you get a kick out of playing the president?
Oh, it's so much fun. I never. It's always. I'm always surprised. People say, "Hello, Mr. President," or "It's the president." Yeah, no, it's really cool.
Well, we have missed you for 10 long weeks, but you really gave us something with the winter finale, which you also directed.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
Are we going to find out tomorrow night a little bit about where Olivia possibly could be?
As you know, I can't reveal anything except you will find out more.
Right.
I can't tell you you'll find out where she is or what happened, but I can tell you that the show takes an entirely new direction tomorrow night. And it's crazy. It's really great. Shonda, as she has done over and over again, just kind of reinvents the show, and we go, takes on a different tone. It's pretty outrageous.
You do well without saying a lot about, without giving up too much. You say a lot without giving. Are you sure you're not a politician? Because you did really well.
I played one on TV, but
Oh, but as we said, you directed, and you have directed other episodes, and that scene between Cyrus and Olivia, when she's telling him to man up. Now, we can't repeat some of the language.
Is that not suitable for morning television?
Not for morning television, but perfect for Thursday night.
My favorite phrase. It's become my favorite phrase.
Wish we could hear that. Well, you would think that they would be cracking up. They weren't doing this, but you were.
When they first did it, it was really hard not to laugh. But the thing about these actors, Carrie and Jeff, they just throw themselves into everything they do with so much commitment. And that scene was quite serious, but it was also hilarious. Every day working with the actors on this show is just incredible, whether I'm opposite them as an actor or when I have the privilege to direct them as well.
But they feel like they're in great hands when you are directing.
Oh,
they feel safe with you.
Yeah, it's the nice thing about being an actor-director, where, when you have another person who's an actor, you just speak the same language, and particularly in Scandal, because we're all such close friends.
Right.
Aside from Carrie's merciless teasing of me.
Does she really?
Oh my God, she never did. No, she's great. We're just really close and intimate, so it's a really unique experience for me as a director. To get the chance to kind of have a look at the show from a different lens and connect with these people I love so much in a different way.
And speaking of connecting, you just mentioned Shonda, who people watch this show, especially women. Yes, for the romance, it's great. It's a beautifully shot and the characters, but also these strong women that Shonda brings to life. And you've even talked about that too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, all of her work and Shonda herself. She's such. She just never ceases to amaze me. She's always challenging herself. She's always challenging us. And, I'm so happy. She owns Thursday nights on this network. And I'm just so happy to see her being celebrated in the way that she is, particularly this year. I mean, she has been for a long time, but, she's getting every honor that a person can get.
Yeah.
And really establishing the idea that we're long overdue for women to be kind of like, showing their power. And I mean, you're an amazing example of that too. But that it becomes the new normal, and that's what Shonda's all about. It's like, what does she say? I portray the world the way it is and the way it should be, as opposed to she doesn't waste time complaining. She just gets out there and does it.
It's a high compliment from anyone, but especially coming from you. You come from a long line of people in this business, and please accept our condolences. We know that you lost your father.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Recently, but you are the G in MGM Studios.
Right,
And what did your grandfather and your father? How being around them? How did that influence your career?
I think the biggest thing I sort of inherited from my grandpa and my dad, there was that you have to find your own way in the world, and they were both very independent guys who kind of, carved their own path, and, we were sort of taught never to rest on the laurels of what they'd accomplished, and you got to kind of figure it out for yourself, and that's the best way to carry on a legacy. And so myself and my siblings, we've all kind of done that, and, at my stage, it's really satisfying to have figured out, what I'm about in the world, and also to be then find myself part of this really extraordinary legacy. So fourth, third generation in the film business and television business.
You're carrying it on very well. Tony Goldwyn, everyone.
Woo.
Thank you. Thank you for you. Thank you for the family. Thank you for bringing TGIT back.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Scandal returns. You heard him tomorrow night, 9 to 8 Central, right here on ABC. Ginger with a final check of the weather. Thank you.